There's one quality right now that is making people pay attention to you, and I don't know if it's something that you expect. Alright, so funny. Yeah, I don't think you know because the first card out is decaf, which is removed, detached, and withdrawn. So, yeah, I feel like this is something that you maybe don't even think about, honestly. We have caramel macchiato, indulgent, excessive, and lavish. So I feel like people see you as being very luxurious. I'm hearing that you're like a hot commodity, but it's like it's hard to come by somebody like you. It's like you're very unique. I feel like you have this like sweetness to you, but like you're also not everyone's cup of tea. But when people are around you, they feel like, I don't know, more abundant. They feel more luxurious. They feel more uplifted, right? I feel like you have this authenticity to you and this way that you speak. We also have cortado, cut, moderate, and divided. So it feels like you know this, but you don't. It's like you're aware of how you come off to people, but you choose to be detached and withdrawn from it because I feel like that almost takes away from that authenticity, because then I feel like you fall into the ego where you're like, oh, I should be more like this. And it's like, really, you just need to keep being yourself. But I feel like you know that. And I feel like you know that by trials and tribulations because we have the Seven of Cups. So this card is all about choice. And I feel like, again, maybe you have sort of like really leaned into this hard and been like, oh, well, if I'm just a little bit more sweet and sultry, like maybe this will happen or that will happen. And like you've already found out that you can't fake your energy. You can't fake who you are. You have to just roll with your authenticity, with who you are at your core. And I feel like that confidence is what people are noticing, right? I feel like for some people, they're like, I don't even know how to approach this person. Like, they're just so confident. And I feel like people don't realize that they could really just have a conversation with you and it will drop them into their own authentic selves as well. It's like instead of, pacing around and being like, how can I ask this person this question? How can I do this or how can I do that? Like, they could also just be their authentic selves and be like, hey, I don't really know how to approach this, but I want to learn more about this, or what do you know about that, and like really just have a conversation with you. With the Ten of Wands, yeah, it feels like people feel like they have to be prepared, they have to be really ready to talk to you, but I feel like you're actually very laid back. With the Empress, though, you got that big energy, but it's like you're very laid back. You're like, I'm chilling, yeah, like I'm sitting around, like, come chat with me, I'll share my knowledge, you share yours, like we'll have a good time. But people are very intimidated by that. You're also very magnetic, right? So keep doing you. You got this.